arrived in Pushkar. We had a very interesting drive actually from Ajmer to here. It's only about 10 minutes, but I think our driver thought he was in a Formula 1 race, but we made it, so that's the main thing. After Ajmer, the space seems actually relatively quiet and calm and clean, so we're looking forward to checking out the market and things here, and also maybe the camel fair. Can you get one for?
These are 400.
Wow.
But the plastic ones are much stronger apparently.
They don't look as good though. We found the camel fair. There are thousands of camels here, so this happens once a year in Pushkar. It's an incredibly big deal, so all the traders come here to sell their camels, but I think they also sell horses here as well, and it's definitely a fair because it's not just camels. There are markets, there's Ferris wheels, there is so much here to see.
And look at this camel here on your left. It's as glamorous as it gets.
And look at this caravan of camels. So you can get a ride in these little carts.
Camels, camels, camels. Everywhere you look, all you can see are camels. So many of them.
What do you reckon the going rate is for one?
Don't know. Anything to say, Renee?
I've never ever seen so many camels in one place. There are thousands of them. Big, small, brown, black, you name it, it's here. Of the camel fair. We've got Ferris wheels, all sorts of rides, we've got stalls. It's a bit like being at one of our fairs back home, but lots of people seem to be enjoying themselves here.
There's always plenty of action down by the lake here in Pushkar. The Gats, there are people swimming today. Sunday, I've got two new friends here. One of the things you do have to be aware of is people who approach you and they thrust flowers in your hand. Not give them to you, they thrust them to you. And the idea is that you go down to the lake, put the flowers in the water, get a blessing, which all sounds very nice, but there is a catch, and the catch is that you have to make a donation. And the the donation could be 1,000 rupees or more, and there's a lot of sort of pressure situations. It's very, very common. So we're going to see if we get approached and maybe we can catch some of it on film.
Because it has already happened to us, and it is basically a scam.
Yeah, happened to us yesterday, and again this morning, sort of to a lesser degree. So we're just going to see if it happens again.
Yes, everybody came here one time to respect the lake, and one time get like us.
Flower for lake. Flower for lake. Good luck, Kiwis.
One thing we have noticed here, there are lots and lots of monkeys. They are pretty big though, and I certainly wouldn't get close to them because I think they can actually be quite aggressive, but there's no shortage of them jumping around the place. Walked around the lake here. It has quite an important spiritual significance, so there are a lot of holy men walking around. It's an incredible riot of colour. You've got all sorts of people bathing, walking. We've had our photos taken on numerous occasions with people, and that's one thing you do have to get used to when you come to India. You will end up in a whole lot of selfies, but it's a really lovely place to walk around. Public holiday, so anyone and everyone is down here on the Gats. Pushkar is probably one of the most enjoyable ones we've been to actually. It's really bright, it's really colourful, it's actually extremely clean here. The market's definitely set up for tourists, it's probably not as authentic as some, and for some reason there are a whole lot of sword shops here. I'm not entirely sure who buys them or where they go, but there's a lot of them around.
I grew up on a farm and I never saw a cow like this.
Dinner time here in Pushkar, and the food here is really good. We've been here in India for a month now, and to be honest you do get a little bit over the curries every now and again, but here in Pushkar it seems to be really popular to eat wraps, so hummus, falafel wraps. These ones here we actually had last night. They're really delicious. They don't feel overly fried. They're full of vegetables. Another thing about this town, if you come here, there's no meat, which we're fine with because we have been eating vegetarian, apart from twice we've been invited for meals. But there's also no eggs and no alcohol, although there are a lot of special lassies and things that you can get if you know where to look.
Sunrise dinner. Each of these cost about 80 rupee each, which is about $1.80 New Zealand or 80 pence. Pretty filling. We were here last night. You better eat it before all gifts are open. And here's Marvi, our wonderful host.
So this is our room here at the Diamond Hotel, and like a lot of rooms it has a padlock rather than your standard sort of key lock. But we really have enjoyed staying here. It's got this funky orange and blue colour scheme, an extremely big bed, and actually the beds in the Indian hotels do seem to be king size rather than queen, which is good. And the best thing is we've got this balcony which we can use as a drying area, but we also have this awesome view, and you can see there in the distance maybe the Sikh temple. But it also comes with a couch covered in all our messy stuff and a more than big enough bathroom with a surprisingly good shower. And this is the other reason why we like the Hotel Diamonds, and it's Leo the Labrador, who is super cute and super friendly. And I'm not sure what Neil's got in his bag, but he's loving it.
Have you planted some drugs with you?
Yeah. Maybe it's my shoes. For our final evening in Pushkar, we went down to the Ghats for the Aarti ceremony. It was really good because you had this holy man who was really enjoying the dancing and even getting the crowds up, and we met the most lovely and rather large Indian family, so it was a great way to spend our last night in Pushkar.